Virgo, Virgo Sun, Virgo Ascendant signs. It's your girl D here with 8th house energy here to bring you your uh, Jupiter retrograde, Chiron retrograde, and Aries reading. All right. These planets are going to be in retrograde until December. I put a little maybe 6-minute video up in the community tab, so maybe you want to check that out. Just to give you a little understanding of the whole premise behind why I put this video together the way that I did. For those of you who are familiar with the channel, you know that I do the retrograde readings for the planets in a row. And this is a channel that helps those who are interested in learning their own chart, or those who already read their chart. This is a channel that helps to give you a perspective when looking at these planets, these planetary alignments that we are dealing with in reference to how they relate to you and how you can use these energies to your benefit. So with this Jupiter retrograde, Chiron retrograde, with any planets in retrograde, we're looking at a self-reflective, looking through a self-reflective lens. And Jupiter is the planet of growth, expansion, and excess. It's in retrograde, we're looking at either, because Jupiter is a planet of taking risks, right? To get what you want, to get that growth, to get that expansion, to get that risk, which means that you undercompensated, or, you took the risk and you may have overcompensated, right? So when it's in retrograde, we're looking at overcompensation or undercompensation. All right. And in reference to Chiron is a healer, a wounded healer. You may want to look up the story of Chiron, the wounded healer, to get an understanding of it. But this energy of Chiron being the wounded healer is basically how, we all have our own wounds that we have to lick, but yet we still go out here and be the best version of ourselves we can be. Aries is the energy of I am. So we're looking at your identity, and your identity in reference to what have you done to overcompensate with that Jupiter retrograde energy, to overcompensate for who you are, or what have you done and not done where you're undercompensating because you're, your self-esteem in reference to that I am energy is at play here. So it's a matter of your self-esteem. What have you done to undercompensated because you have related to that, related to your self-esteem. So for you, Virgo, we're looking at the 8th of Jupiter in retrograde. This soul ties that you create with others, right? And the connection and the dynamics, the power struggles between you and others. Specifically lovers, because we're dealing with sex and we're dealing with other people's energy. The 8th house basically deals with your energy and someone else's when it merges. And usually when it merges with the 8th house is usually via sex, all right? And how that energy lives, the way it lives. Is it did that connection breed something positive? Did it breed something negative? The tie between you and this person, how do you guys deal with it? So, we're going to be looking at that. One more card. So with the 8th house, we're dealing with circumstances, like if it's something that, with Chiron, we're talking about wounds, okay? So we're talking about traumatic wounds, usually wounds that started since you were born, because with Chiron, his wounds began, he was conceived through rape, okay? That's a very 8th house energy type of situation too. Rape, incest, but that's how he was conceived, through rape. His father, which was Saturn, raped his mother. His mother, because he came out half human, half horse, but instead of him having all 4 horse legs, he had the first 2 legs were human legs, and then the back 2 were horse legs, and that was, a deformity. So he was born through incest. He had that deformity, and because his mother psychologically couldn't, deal with the fact that, the psychological trauma from rape, and then the fact that he was disformed and disfigured, she didn't keep him. She gave him away. So he's dealing with all of these energies, yet he's going around here. He's still teaching people because he's a renowned teacher. He had people from all over the world coming to hear his teachings. right? Because he was a renowned healer. So regardless to what he'd been through, he still went out here and did what his purpose was. So that's the energy of Chiron. So you're still going out here doing what it is that you have to do despite your wounds. You may come home and lick those wounds, but now that Jupiter's in retrograde and Chiron's in retrograde, what we want to do is we don't want to lick those wounds anymore. We want to look at the heart of those wounds, where they came from, and see if we can figure out, instead of having to lick them just to cover them with a Band-Aid, if we can actually start the process of healing them, okay? So your trauma is in the 8th house. We have the overall energy of the 8 of Pentacles for your reading. So this is, you really being analytical about it, because Virgo, you are analytical energy. This is your energy, right? So really analyzing and assessing what's going on with you and this connection, or these connections that you've established, the power dynamics between you and these individuals, and, the result, what lives. Because when you join energy with someone, a part of you dies so that you two can merge to become one. And once you and that person merge to become one, what does that energy consist of? Is it a positive energy? Is it a negative energy? How does it affect you? What are the dynamics? Is there balance there? Or is there, an energy of one person dominating the other? Because the 8th house is ruled by Pluto, which is a very dominant, that's where dominance comes from. Dominance in power struggles and things like that. This is what is in the 8th house. So let's take a look and see what you could be dealing with here. So we have the 3 of Swords energy. We have the 10 of Pentacle energy in reverse. We have the 3 of Cups energy in reverse. We have the 4 of Cups energy in reverse. And then we have the King of Swords energy in reverse. So I do get with you and this person, we have the 3 of Swords here and the 3 of Cups in reverse. Here's a sword here, here's the cups here. So this sword here could be denial. This third sword that's coming in between you and this person, it could be lies, it could be deception, it could be denial about what's going on, okay? But the challenge here is you two being a cohesive unit with the 10 of Pentacle energy in reverse. If this is about you and an individual, right? You and this person have a soul tie. So there could be some disruption between you and this person as to why, the result of this tie and the energy that lives because of this tie. So there's definitely something coming between you all. And that third sword, I believe, would be this King of Sword energy in reverse, which is either you're in denial about some things, or you're hiding your feelings from this person, or this person is hiding their feelings from you. All right, but this is you in self-reflection mode thinking about this. You're thinking about, what is this sword that's coming between us? Is it this person lied and manipulated or said something that, wasn't honest, or are you not being honest? And so because of that third sword, the 10 of Pentacle energy is coming up. This is the challenge here, is you being on a 10 of Pentacle upright. You guys are in a 10 of Pentacle reverse. So that could be that there's a lack of trust. We're dealing with the 8th house, and this is Taurus energy with this 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, that's your energy, Virgo energy. All right, so there's a lack of stability here, and it could be because there's a lack of trust. It could have to do with money. So for some of you, you could be involved with someone and you could be questioning, is this person around because of money and what I can do for them, and because I take care of them? Or it could be you saying, am I with this person because this person takes care of me? They look out for me. Is there truly love here? Am I being honest with myself about the situation? Do I feel like this person's being honest with me? Right? So your guides want you to keep in mind the 3 of Cup energy in reverse in reference to this connection. Now the 3 of Cups, that's Cancerian energy. And then we also have the 4 of Cups here as well. So we go from the 3 of Cups in reverse to the 4 of Cups in reverse. So the 3 of Cups here is Mercury. So again, communication. That's that third sword right there. And this King of Sword energy in reverse. So there's definitely a communication issue. All right, with you and this person. This is someone who, it could be family too. It doesn't necessarily have to be a lover. But it could be an issue between you and a family member, and you're trying to figure this out. What's up with this, you and this family member? I feel like for some of you, there's some secret animosity or secret hate. Not for everybody, but for some of you, that's what this is. Yeah, because this is Mercury in Cancer. Mercury's all about communication. It's all about, thought processes and processing these emotions. And for somebody, I feel like somebody's not dealing with those emotions. Again, there's an energy of denial here in reference to some type of information or communication. Now, this is what your guides want you to know. And as far as what you will want to be focusing on moving forward is getting over this, getting past that. So I feel like this is you trying to figure out what's keeping you all from being able to be a cohesive unit. Whether this is a family member, because we got a lot of Cancer energy here. So this could be a family member, or it could just be a lover that you live with. You're in the house with this person, but this person could be living with you and taking advantage of you financially, just for finances. Or maybe you're doing this to someone. However it works, okay? But there's definitely another person here, and you and this person's energy is at question as far as what's going on. Now, this could have been something that you've been dealing with since birth, okay? Or since a child. So again, I feel like it could be family. And what could have happened is this could have been something that's going on in your family dynamic, and as a result, you may have attracted, as an adult, you've attracted a partner where these similar energies ring through the relationship. Okay. With this this is the moon with this 4 of Cups in reverse. This is the moon in Cancer. So this is something being revealed here. Moon, Cancer rules the moon. I mean, the moon rules Cancer. So moon and Mercury. So again, I feel like there was some type of there's something hidden, someone's emotions. Someone's emotions or communication is being hidden. And with the King of Swords in reverse, this just tells me somebody's not being honest and upfront. Now, I don't know if it's you or if it's the person you're dealing with, but I feel like you're trying to figure this out with this individual. Maybe you're just trying to figure out what this person's intentions are. Let me get some clarity on this, because this one is a little bit trickier than like I just did Leo's. Leo's was kind of cut, straight to the point. But when we're dealing with water houses, it's always a next level. Tell me about this 3 of Swords, please, for Virgo. We're not going to make this too long, but just to get a little bit of clarity. Tell me about this 3 of Swords. Yeah, we have the 8 of Wands here. Yeah, messages, communication. I feel like you're getting downloads, because this is Sagittarius energy. This is about wisdom. Getting downloads, spiritual downloads. So you're getting downloads, realizing that something's not right, okay? And you're analyzing this internally. This could be what you're going through. And if you're not, you may consider that later on. What's this 10 of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, the Queen of Cup energy in reverse. So for some of you, it could be a mother figure. If it's not a mother figure, it could be someone that you're married to, or someone that you've been in a situationship with for a long period of time, okay? Someone who's, you see this 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this is about stability, security. It could be about financial means, since the 8th house deals with other people's money. So some of you could be dealing with someone who was just dealing with you for money purposes only. Or for others of you, you could be dealing with someone for financial stability only. Tell me about this 3 of Cups. I'm going to take this card here. 3 of Cups in reverse. Clarify with the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, see, with this 3 of Cup energy in reverse here, I feel like you're not, I feel like this is an energy of people who are two-faced around you. Okay, if it's family, it's family. If it's not family, it's a lover. And for some of you, if it's a lover, I feel like what you could have been overcompensating or undercompensating with is maybe you guys get high or drunk when it comes to, when you really look at this, maybe the pain behind it is too much, and maybe, as a way that you compensate, you get high, you drink, you smoke, or what have you. Or maybe the way that this person keeps their claws in you is you guys get high or drink together. Maybe you have similar poisons that you indulge in. Okay, and so that keeps you stagnant in this situation. It keeps you from, really analyzing the situation and moving forward. So when I was talking to you about Jupiter's, when it's in retrograde, it's like, okay, did we overcompensate? If we overcompensate, it could be like a obsessive compulsive type of situation where, maybe we drink, maybe we smoke, maybe we eat, maybe we gamble, whatever it is that we do, because subconsciously there's a wound there that compulsive energy is hiding. And so for some of you, first of all, the whole thing is to recognize the wound and accept that it's a wound there. Once you recognize and accept there's a wound there, then you have to look at, okay, well, what's causing it or what caused it? And as a result of that wound, where am I at right now in the process of this wound so that I can figure out how to heal it? So I feel like for some of you, this is what this is. This 4-cup energy in reverse, I feel like you just, you decide to just move on and let it be with this 4-cup energy. Yeah, here's the Knight of Wands energy in reverse because you're in denial about it. You don't take action on it. With the Knight of Pentacle energy, the King of Pentacle energy in reverse. It's like, I don't know if you're afraid to. You're afraid of what would happen if you did. For some of you, it's family members, so maybe you're afraid to stand up to these family members. So you just move on and let it go. Like, these people talk about you. These people or this person is not culture. This. But you're slow to do something about it. And you have to question why. Why is it that you're still allowing this person in your energy? Why is it that you're still allowing these people in your energy instead of walking away? You have to look at why. Because this is a situation you're not happy in with the Queen of Pentacle energy in reverse, but you're committed to it. You're committed to it in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if this is your child's mother. I don't know if this is somebody you're married to. Or if this is somebody you live with. You just have a situationship with this person. But this person, if this is a person you're dealing with, they're not loyal to you. They're disloyal to you. Yeah, here's the Moon energy in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse and the Moon in reverse. It's dawning on you with this Moon in reverse that this person with the King of Swords in reverse is not honest. They're not being honest with you, or you're not being honest with yourself. This is the conclusion you're going to come to if you haven't already between now and December. Tell me about this Moon. Yeah, we got the 9 of Wands energy, and then this. See the 9 of Wands, and then the 8 of Swords in reverse. You're gonna have to accept. You're gonna come to the conclusion. Because you're fighting this. You're at the 9 of Wands. You go from the 8 to the 9, and then before you even get to the 10, it's like you get it by the time you get to the 9. And so with the 8 of Swords in reverse, you come out of that energy of, wow, is this what's going on between me and this person? Why is this happening? Because you're really thinking about that. And for some of you, you're going to cut this person off because you realize that, this situation is dead. And that, the 6 of Wands energy in reverse, you're not going to win with this person. Here's the 5 of Swords in reverse. It's a no-win situation for you. And here's that Queen of Pentacle in reverse again. So some of you are going to come to that conclusion with this person. Now, for some of you, it's your child's mother. For others of you, it was a family dynamic. For others of you, this is somebody you live with. Okay, you're going to come to the conclusion that whoever this person is, or maybe you got out of the situation already. And now you're in retrospection with the planets in retrograde. But you're coming to the conclusion that this is a toxic connection here. Okay? Between you and this person. If it's intimate, it's very toxic. And it's because of the sexual bond, sexual soul tie you created with this person. This is why we have to be very careful who we sleep with. If we sleep with somebody who's not right for us, it can it can destroy your whole life. It could really put you in a situation where you're losing money, you're losing your emotional stability, your emotional security. You don't even know who you are anymore because you've given an excess to this situation. In Virgo, you're an energy of service. So you've given way more than you've been getting from this situation, and you've given so much that you lost a part of yourself with this Queen of Pentacle energy in reverse and this 10 of Pentacle energy in reverse. And for some of you, the way you deal with it is through maybe alcohol, drinking, smoking, whatever it is that you do to deal with it. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who's promiscuous, who sleeps around on you, or maybe you're the one who sleeps around because this is how you deal with it. But I feel like between now and the end of December, you're going to come to this realization of this, and then it's going to be a matter of you cutting ties with this person and then being able to move forward. All right, so that's what I got for you, Virgo, Sun, and Ascendant sign. Hopefully this will help you if you're going through these situations or you realize this is what it is. If you need a personal, my information is in the box below. Now, again, this is the collective Chiron energy in Aries. All right, all about forward movement, all about claiming who you are and accepting who you are and standing your ground against energies that take away from your self-esteem and your self-respect in reference to who you are. And for some of you, you're dealing with an energy that you've commingled with sexually, that is keeping you or prohibiting you from being who you truly are. And you're overcompensating for it or undercompensating for it in some way, shape, or form. And you're going to come to the conclusion of that. And then you're going to figure out, okay, this is what I need to do to resolve this. All right. That's what I got for you. I love you guys. I wish you the best. Take care.